Приветствую вас, друзья! Продолжаем проходить квест «Черный глаз». Да, мы выбрались из мира фей, и тут уже зима. Так, давайте.
I hope I never go back to that world ever again. I made it. I've escaped.
Угу. Так, у меня остался нож и кремень. Так, что еще тут у нас осталось?
Why did Nuri have to plant these things right in my way?
Сосулька.
There's something glittering inside. It must be made of water from the fairy well. Must I really fight my way through thorny bushes with bare hands now?
Так, наверное, надо ножом.
Nuri will forgive me.
Опа. Ты это быстро сделал. Сосульку давайте возьмем. Тык.
There's something glittering inside. It must be made of water from the fairy well.
Very well. Волшебная сосулька. Так, растение.
One of the mandrakes has survived. Nuri will be happy that at least something survived, after Hinkle, Finkel and all the rest of the bunch have withered away without her care. Poor Nuri. Without her, none of her friends have survived the winter. Rotten and frozen. You wouldn't even throw these to the swine anymore.
Мандрагора. Порезать ее? Нет. Что еще у нас тут? Где наш человечек? А, я его же куда-то так. Больше ничего. Ну, пойдемте отсюда, посмотрим, что нас там ждет. Ух. Да, зима.
Like the matted beard of old Cephal. Firmly attached.
Давай ножом. И зачем нам
Like
лишайник?
the matted beard of old Cephal. I'd rather not.
Ну ладно. Это получается, мы рядом с городом. Пойдемте в город. Посмотрим, что там. О, рыцарь. Там вон вороны, куча ворон.
The knight from the Thash Mountains. He doesn't seem to have had a glorious return. Knight Rathling.
What? Who?
Don't you remember me? The farm in Thash Mountains last fall.
Oh, yes, the pleasant boy with the beautiful girl. Time flies. Say, what happened to the girl?
Нури похитили. А сколько время-то прошло? Ушла. Да, сказать, ушла.
She abandoned me.
Did you do her harm?
I lied to her.
That can happen. But the darkness looming over us these days shan't worry you anymore.
No, I must rectify my mistake.
You can't force love. You better save your own life now.
Просить помощи, исследователь фей. Положение рыцаря.
Why are you sitting here before the gates of the town?
I have failed in my quest. I have disappointed the king and my country. I was in the search of the seer. He's back and foisting his dark crows upon the land. The madness has a grip on us all.
Пророк.
Did you find the seer?
No, but I was closer to him than almost anyone before. The further I rode, the more often I was watched by eerie creatures. Their soulless gaze burned on my back and sucked the life from my bones. Thus weakened, I finally left my path to confront them in the dark. But they fought with unholy might. I could barely escape. They wanted to keep me as far away from their master as possible. I'm sure about that.
Андергast.
What happened to Andergast?
Mischief rained upon us. Swarms of crows ravaged the land until there was only dead earth left.
Are there even more now than there were last autumn?
Whole tempests of crows! Every night there are more and more. They say they bring the worst nightmares. Even in their houses, people aren't safe.
Король.
What does the king do about this threat?
When he learned who was behind the plague of crows, he sent the most stalwart knights and many of the townsfolk to seek out the seer and finish him off. But alas, none returned victorious from this quest, if they even returned at all. And now I have failed as well.
Where is the king?
He's barricaded himself in the castle. It would seem the seer will finally fulfill his wicked plan even after 13 years.
Существа.
Tell me about the creatures who defeated you.
Soulless creatures they were. Cold, relentless and final. Like Boron himself. I don't want to think about it anymore. They were not from this world.
Больше ничего.
I don't have to listen to any more of this.
А исследователь фей?
Do you know if a fairy scholar has reached Andergast? A noteworthy guy by the name of Giacomo Norta.
Never heard of him. You'd better ask at the Academy of Magic. They know these things better than I do.
Провал рыцаря?
You're sitting here because you failed?
I don't dare go back without having succeeded. It doesn't matter if I report or not. The doom for all can't be stopped now.
But to stall and give up doesn't help either.
Leave me! I have failed. I wouldn't have thought bearing that burden would weigh much heavier on me than giving my life for my country.
Да. Так, что еще? Так, дубовая веточка.
Look, one twig has survived, a sign of hope.
Dream on, boy. Or better yet, don't dream at all.
It must have slept through the beginning of winter.
Проспал. Ты все это время спал? Так, все. Че, идти в город? Эх. Ну, пойдемте в город. Вороны. Ольгерт.
Who would have thought that one day I'd be happy to see Olgierd again? Olgierd, what are you doing with the pitchfork there?
Ah! Go away! Leave me alone, nightmares!
Calm down, it's me, Geron.
Geron? You, of all people? When it's almost over?
Что случилось?
What's wrong with you? What happened to Ulfried?
He's dead. I skewered him with the pitchfork.
Зачем?
Why did you kill Ulfried?
Yes, you think it's my fault, don't you? It is my fault. I hear them scream. Murderer! Murderer!
There's nothing there, Olgierd. Listen, why did you do it?
I had dreams that I'd have to die because of him. Because of him! He always stared at me, with those pig's eyes of his. He grunted he was hungry over and over again. I'm hungry! I knew he'd eat me neck and crop. He'd eat me if I didn't put the fork through his head.
А что кончено?
What do you mean by the end?
I can't go on. I'll take my own life.
Don't be foolish.
The dreams, Geron. When I close my eyes, I see his grotesque face. He haunts me in my sleep. I am a murderer, Geron. And murderers have to die.
Отговорить от самоубийства.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you, of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Завоевать доверие?
Trust me, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh, yeah?
Поймать ворон. Не приношу несчастья, не враги. Не враги, не... Так, поймать ворон. Давай, не враги.
I'm not your rival. I haven't been for a long time. I've found out who's behind all this. I'm not against you, and Agastians stick together, right?
I don't know.
Забрать вилы.
Come on, give me the pitchfork.
No, this pitchfork is my last friend. It will silence my guilty conscience.
Давайте попробуем еще раз отговорить.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Завоевать доверие.
Trust me, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh yeah?
Поймать ворон.
I am a bird catcher. I will render those birds ineffective and then...
Those crows stem from the nether hells. You can't do anything against them with a rotten net?
I know, but Gwynling has found a remedy that changes them back into birds. Trust me.
I don't know.
В смысле, I don't know. Давай
Come
вилы.
on, give me the pitchfork.
No, this pitchfork is...
Don't do
Ладно,
anything stupid.
Just a few more breaths.
Глиняный кувшин.
This jug started the whole thing. It feels like that was years ago. I need your jug, Olgierd.
Just take it. Take everything you can find.
Так, и зачем он мне? Ну ладно. Так, туда не надо. Давайте домой сходим.
So, I'm back. Their picture is fading more and more. If you knew what I've been through.
Да, ну-ка, я могу восстановить.
I've learned how to use magic properly.
Ну,
I've learned how to...
ладно. Что у меня здесь?
I'll stab out the seer's eyes as revenge for what he did to Gwynling.
Зеленая ткань.
I had planned to make a doublet of this once, in order to be accepted by Olgierd's bunch of patriots who sported the colours of Andergast. Luckily, I lacked the patience to finish the job.
Всё. Что-то шить будем. Так, чё?
That's where the scent is coming from. Time to clean out. There's one dove's egg left.
Угу.
It's frozen, so with any luck it won't be spoiled yet.
Интересненько. Так, что еще у нас тут осталось? Давайте наверху посмотрим.
Gwynling used to brew his peculiar potions in this.
Масляная
I can
лампа.
heat up the brew with this.
Тренога.
The fixture for the glass bulb. It's perfect where it is. It's exactly where it should be.
Да. Осколки стекла. Я могу это восстановить? Оп.
Gwynling used to brew his peculiar potions in this.
Стеклянный сосуд. Есть.
Gwynling didn't want me to look in there, but he'd understand. Gwynling's small compendium of plants.
Так. Что в ящике?
Empty. It's completely wedged in.
И... Ножом? Нет. картина.
I must find the harp. I'm certain the seer keeps her captive there. What's written here? The print is so small.
Смол. Так. А увеличить
I
стеклянный
need to
сосуд.
focus on the...
Так, давайте в окно посмотрим. Да. Мрачненько, мрачненько тут стало. Так, больше ничего нету, да? А если это открыть? А, тут не открыть. Ладно.
It's complete.
Ладно. Ну-ка, я смогу разжечь.
I can heat up the brew with this.
А, кстати, что у нас справочники
Gwendolyn's
трав?
small compendium of plants.
А как посмотреть? Никак. Так, стеклянный сосуд.
All I need are the ingredients.
Отлично. Так, давайте еще сходим посмотрим, что есть. Виллы пока брать не буду, или все-таки как-то уговорить его. А как? Давайте попробуем.
Everything all right, all good?
I'm almost ready.
Отговорить.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you, of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Отрицать вину.
Ulfrid's death wasn't your fault.
Ты был напуган, заколдован. Вина пророка.
All this is the seer's fault. He sent the crows. He is the cause of your nightmares.
Yes, but I caused Ulfrid's death.
No, it was the seer. Without him, Ulfrid would still be alive.
I don't know.
Слышь ты, I don't know.
Trust me, it'll all sort itself out.
Oh, yeah?
Ни враги не приношу поймать ворон, не приношу несчастья.
Didn't you always say that bad luck will befall Andergast if I didn't leave?
Yes.
But I did leave. Now see what happened afterwards?
Yes, that's right.
Couldn't that mean that I will right things after my return? But you'd have to trust me first.
Do you really think?
О,
Come on, give me the pitchfork.
No. This pitchfork is my last friend. It will silence my guilty conscience.
Don't do anything stupid.
Just a few more breaths.
я надеюсь, он не заколет себя. Я очень на это надеюсь.
I wonder what happened to Hilda. Deserted.
Да.
That's Olgierd's friend, Ulfrid. The Raven will have to pay for every single dead body.
А я не могу его никак воскресить.
There's no coming back from the realm of the dead.
Нет. Так, тут больше ничего нету, да? Пойдемте дальше посмотрим, что нас ждет там. Везде вороны.
The crows haven't left anything of the town's banner. If the crows do this to every town's banner, it would make great bait.
Ага. Так, что еще у нас?
The
Вороны.
crows haven't left anything of the town's banner, almost as if they knew what it means to us Andergastians. A bird catcher needs two things, a proper trap and the right bait. A bird catch, a proper.
Да.
The crows haven't left. Oh,
Да. Окно.
there's someone up there.
Да, я вижу. Так, это все ворона, которую надо поймать, да?
The crows haven't left any. Almost as if.
Да, давай, пускай. Тот флаг,
Away
который...
with this rag.
Это тот флаг, который я повесил тогда, да? Ну-ка, кто там в окне?
Proroka?
Who? Ворон? The bird catcher? You can't do anything here. Those critters can be caught by no one. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
Трогар.
You look tired.
I haven't had any sleep for days.
Why not?
A crow attacked me. Since then I've been suffering from terrible dreams. That my wife dies during childbirth. That my daughter vanishes forever into the woods. Both dreams came true.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Королю.
Let me see the king at once.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody sees the king. The mischief the seer has brought upon us is taking up all his attention.
That's exactly why I'm here.
In these days, doom reigns over Andergast. It'll be best if you run away, far away. You are still young.
Проход в замок.
It has to be possible to gain admittance to the king.
As long as the crows are wreaking havoc, nobody is admitted to the castle. You'd better go. There's time to flee yet.
Так, значит, надо поймать ворон, да? Флаг сделаем, это будет приманкой. Так, пойдемте. Я надеюсь... Так. С ним ничего нельзя сделать.
Has anything survived under the tarp?
Ну и...
Deserted.
А как посмотреть? А, порезать его.
Now I've got a peace envoy's flag, which I won't need because I'll kill the seer.
Миска для мытья.
What's this? This root seems to have survived.
Корень.
A root.
Рут. Все, тут больше ничего нет.
Hilda will know how to take care of herself.
Точно. Так, нет. Ну все. Так, а что я могу... Может, я смогу его оживить? Сшить его? Так, надо попробовать уговорить Ольфрида, да? Чтобы он отдал вилы. Так, может ему что-то дать? Мандрагору ему дать.
Look, there's still life in some things.
What difference does that make?
А,
For the sake of old times. I might still need it.
осколки и...
I can repeat that till I drop now. This jug started the whole thing. It feels like that.
Корень. Флаг. Может сшить.
Perhaps Nuri can make a dress from this later.
Слышь ты, платье. Давай флаг сделай.
What pattern shall I need a model? Green and white, the colors of Andergast.
Лекала. Лекала. Какой узор сделать? Откуда мне взять? О,
Green cloth and brown oak twig. But for the town's emblem, I need an oak twig of green cloth. Green and white, the color.
о,
A green oak twig.
ага. И это сюда.
Now all that's missing is a red crown.
Красной короны. Потом это пришить сюда. Так, ну красного у меня ничего нету, да? Нету.
A root.
Root. Яйцо ему дать.
What's he supposed to do with it?
Как?
I could really use.
Да как-то виллу у него забрать.
Everything all right? All good?
I'm almost ready.
Я постараюсь. Так.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you, of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Отрицать вину.
Ulfrid's death wasn't your fault.
Ты был напуган.
You were scared. Someone who's scared wants to survive, so he acts without thinking.
You mean like an animal?
Like any living being. In a situation like that, anyone would be desperate. You mustn't punish yourself.
I don't know.
Oh, forget it. I don't know how to convince you.
Because you know that I've earned it.
Давайте еще раз.
Stop that nonsense. Give me the pitchfork. All will be well, believe me.
I should listen to you, of all people. Maybe this is all your fault. Why should I listen to you?
Сейчас уговорим. Так. Отрицать вину, забрать виллы. Отрицать вину.
Ulfrid's death wasn't your fault.
Так, был заколдован.
It wasn't you who did it. Those crows hexed you.
Hexed me?
Yes, you wouldn't have caused Ulfrid any harm, would you? So there must have been a curse that wielded the pitchfork using your hands.
Do you really think?
Да.
Come on, give me the pitchfork.
Maybe you're right. Very well then. Take the pitchfork and clean it. What if I get nightmares again?
Then challenge your fear. Try to understand it.
Я спас его. И у меня есть кровавые
Of all
виллы.
people, I must save Olgierd's life. Doesn't work. This doesn't yield.
Лишайник.
Not a very.
О,
Let's see. Greyish-green lichen, bewitched forest. This has to be Thrashbeard lichen. Let's see. Pale yellow root, celery-like leaves. Without any doubt, a yaruga root.
и чё, и зачем ты это? Так. Так, мне нужно что-то сварить, да? Так, ну я вроде все пособирал, что есть. Давайте вернемся. Попробуем сварить. Только рецепт какой? Тут где-нибудь мелко написано. Ты можешь тут увеличить? Вытри. Так, говорит, мелко написано, да?
I must find out. I'm certain. What's written here? The print.
А, вилами открою, да. Нет?
The grooves are too narrow to break the drawer loose with the fork.
В смысле узкие? Со
That doesn't
сколькой?
help.
Ножом.
Hopeless. Hope.
А чем?
It's complete.
Что там должно быть?
The book will probably help me find the ingredients.
Ну и какие нужны ингредиенты?
Gwynling's small compendium of plants.
И ты можешь прочитать,
Gwynling's.
что мне нужно-то?
Yes, it's a mandrake, without any doubt. There are only plants in there. This is an oak twig. Every Andergastian. All I need are the ingredients.
А, туда еще водичка нужна, ну-ка.
No, what? Gwynling used to.
Какие?
There are only plants in there. I don't know what. There are only.
Так, надо еще что-то искать тогда. Так, здесь ничего больше нету. Здесь тоже больше ничего нету. Крепление. Я вроде все пособирал. Еще раз заколоть бы. Можно попробовать вернуться обратно. Так, стой, что еще тут есть? Так, может он еще что-нибудь скажет?
Night Rathling.
Ворон.
Those peculiar. They must have a weak spot. Every bird can be lured or scared off by something.
When I came back to the town, the crows were madly attacking the pennant at the end of my lance. All I could salvage was a shred of it.
О,
Give me the remains of your pennant.
The escutcheon is worthless. Andergast will perish.
Come on, just give me the shred.
Oh well, you can take it.
I'll leave you
Отлично.
alone.
Thank you.
так, что там? О, красная корона.
The town's emblem. Now I just have to sew the pieces together.
Так, сшить. Сейчас сделаем.
Let's get going then. First the crown, then the oak twig. And that's how you make a banner.
Ага, есть.
The town's emblem. All that's missing is Gwynling's magical remedy.
А я рецепт-то не знаю. А, это справочник, в котором просто описано, да? Самого рецепта нету, да? Тут же что? Справочник, да. А рецепт, наверное, в закрытом ящике. Так, пойди, давай. Мне нужна какая-то палка или что? Мандрагора. Ты ее забрать не хочешь, да?
rotten, and you wouldn't.
Да.
Of course not. They're already. I don't need
Врата. Да. Так, флаг готов. Так, как получить нам рецепт? Так, бежим. Так, может он еще что-нибудь скажет?
I have to think, birdcatcher.
А, ну думай.
It's.
Ну, тут же вода, наверное, какая-нибудь нужна. Блин, как открыть-то?
The grooves are too narrow to break the drawer loose with. This will.
А больше и нечем.
Empty. Gwynling didn't want me to, but he'd under. This is the drawer where Gwynling used to keep all his secret recipes.
Ну да, рецепт здесь. А как ее открыть? Может, здесь? Нет, здесь ничего нет. Слишком узкие щели, да?
Of course not.
А может быть...
Doesn't work.
Так.
It's complete. Hopeless.
Безнадежно.
It's exactly.
Больше-то нет ничего. Давайте к воротам туда еще сходим. Может быть, там что-нибудь еще найду. Или у него, может.
The raven will have to pay.
Волшебная сосулька. Как раз нужна была вода феи, волшебная сосулька. Я ее... Это будет водой, да.
I can wind it up and down with the crank.
Но так больше ничего.
Kroger? You'd better go.
Так, ничего.
I'll leave the
Вилы. Вилы-то. Так, а я использовал вилы там? Да, ничего не было.
Bury it. It reminds me of my deed.
Я думал, сейчас заколет его. Да, интересно, и что делать? Больше-то нет вариантов-то никаких.
One of the rare things that I would never attempt to.
Может, еще в сундуке что-нибудь? Там нет ничего.
I have to make sure it really isn't. This will. It isn't. I'd better not.
Так, может, глиняный кувшин разбить?
For the sake of old.
Глиняные осколки.
That doesn't help. No time for. I can.
В смысле? Как это делать? Так, может, что-то на картину? Порезать ее?
I have to pull my. It doesn't work. The grooves are too narrow to break the draw loose with the fork.
Слишком узкие. А что еще-то есть? Разбей.
Clay, glass.
Клей, глаз. Так, давайте тогда вернемся, попробуем. Так, ну я же эту растопить. Она не применяется. Картина. Ну да. Наверное, придется сейчас по всем локациям ходить и проверять. Давайте вернемся обратно. Так, здесь ничего. Так, что можно здесь сделать?
I can't think of anything here. Clay, I can do better than that.
Совершенно без понятия. Может, ему показать флаг?
I've made a new.
The escutcheon is worthless.
Ясно.
Not a very bright.
Может, тут не
Hilda will
все?
know how. Not even. Hilda will.
Блин. Вспомнил. Тут же еще этот, как Академия магов, блин. Ой, да, сделали они тут карту эту. Так, домик
All the
стражи.
others went into hiding. Nobody is fighting anymore.
Who goes there? What purpose does he have?
I am Geron, the bird catcher.
What do you want?
Let me into the academy at once.
Forget it, boy. Only authorized persons may enter. You see what's going on outside, don't you?
What happened? Where did all the people go?
Did you sleep through the last months? The crows have brought madness that has a grip on the whole land. Those who are still of relatively sound mind barricade themselves in their houses.
The seer really isn't wasting any time. Is Giacomo Norta in the academy?
Who?
A memorable guy with 2 different colored eyes. He should be here.
Oh, that agitated chap. Yes, he's here.
How can I get access to the academy?
A commoner like you won't get access at all. Not even the Chancellor of the Academy may come and go without reason. A non-magician like you would have to receive a charter from the king himself.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
An audience with the king? You? And in these challenging times, the king has barricaded himself behind walls like everybody else.
See you later.
I'd rather not.
Серьезно. И больше ничего нету. То есть мне нужно что-то, чтобы убрать ворона, попасть к королю. Чтобы попасть сюда.
That's Olgierd.
Это тогда вообще без понятия. Тут же тоже ничего нет. Может, я могу куда-то тут пройти? Нет. Больше нет вариантов. Повесить.
If the crows do this to every town's banner, but what would be my
Ловушка. Ну да, тут больше ничего не... Рукоятка, может... Рукояткой что-то можно сделать.
Cutting won't be of much.
Ой, ну придумывают загадок своих, а? Как открыть ящик? Я уже все просмотрел, ничего нету. Нигде. Опять домой.
Their picture is fading.
Восстанови. Ну, я могу, наверное, растопить вот это.
I have to make sure.
Ну да. Надо убедиться, что это верно. Как это сделать?
That's still intact. No, I'm not. I don't need...
Так, уберем сосуд. Сейчас может быть что-нибудь треногу.
Gwynling... I don't want to burn... I'm not That's not a...
Факел.
Not a very... I doubt I can make a... For the sake of all... Not la... I doubt I...
Может туда что-нибудь положить?
I'd better keep it. I can repeat that till I drop now.
Это да. Сюда.
Perhaps I can break loose the bottom of the drawer, but not this way.
Не this way, а какой way? Вот этот way?
An empty drawer doesn't need a bottom. Gwynling's remedy against the crow's curse. I need 1 mandrake, 1 yaruga, 2 ounces of thrashbeard, something that attracts crows, and something that contains fairy magic. In brackets, presumably, all of that together is heated in a glass bulb.
Ой, отлично. Так, это все как раз у меня есть. Так, кладем бутылку. Так, мандрагора. Прости.
1 mandrake,
Так, корень вот этот.
1 yaruga,
Так, лишайник.
2 ounces of thrashbeard,
Приманка.
something that attracts crows,
И так, что еще? А, вода вот эта.
something that presumably contains fairy magic. There, finished.
Отлично.
Now those ghastly crows only need to touch it. Ouch, hot. Not a masterpiece, but its only purpose is being shredded to pieces.
Отлично, все, пойдем. Сейчас мы расколдуем ворон, и все будет прекрасно. Я надеюсь. Так, давай.
Up with it.
Отлично.
The castle dwellers have just noticed your little work of art, boy. The king wants to see you now. Perhaps he's gathering new hope.
Finally.
Truly an incredible story, birdcatcher. So you're saying that the raven is the seer? Every day this bird approaches me and demands the ring of the burnt one.
He will cast Andergast into eternal darkness, just like he did with Nuri's fairyland.
You're displaying great boldness in showing up in front of your king after you vanished so unexpectedly. But don't misuse the woes of my land as an excuse for your own failure.
This time I won't go away, my king.
Показать решимость, показать зелье, убедить, показать решимость, убедить. Давайте покажем решимость.
If Nuri dies, I'll lose everything I have left.
Do you think you're the only one who feels helplessness and despair? Lust for revenge and wrath makes us blind, like way back when. 13 years ago. Perhaps we were the blind ones, not the seer.
Well, well. The king and the birdcatcher. A display that could be from a fairy tale. Where have your shining knights gone, my king?
Spare your sarcasm, seer. You have been uncovered.
You believe what the bringer of bad luck is telling you? Why should I mind? I have torn the veil of time apart, and I have looked Satinav himself in the eye. Fate is riding in, unstoppable. It's standing right inside your throne room, even now.
Enough of that. What do you want?
You know my offer, King Wraithling. Give me the ring, or fall into eternal darkness together with remnants of your realm. Decide. What shall it be?
My king.
Silence. You want my decision, seer? You shall have your ring. I will personally crown your ashes with it as soon as you are burnt for good.
No, little king. That is not the conclusion that I see.
We had hoped it would end when we burnt him, but now I'm not sure anymore. What if the prophecy concerning you is true?
Проявить упрямство, оспорить пророка. Проявить или оспорить? Проявим упрямство.
Nuri will die if I can't find her. No matter if I bring bad luck or not, nothing will keep me from saving her life.
Your steadfastness warrants respect, but you are only human. Do not expect much help from me. Too many men I've sent to their death already.
Your Majesty, grant me admittance to the Academy. This shall be my only plea.
The Academy? What do you hope to achieve there?
I have to talk to the fairy scholar and find out more about the magic harp.
Your heart seems to be in the right place, Geron. I will give you a written pass that identifies you as my envoy.
Be thanked 1,000 times, my king.
Good luck, Birdcatcher. I hope you'll be able to save your friend.
Так, что у нас? Указ.
I'm curious about what the guard will have to say about this.
Отлично, отлично. Мы теперь можем попасть в Академию. Но попадем мы туда в следующей серии. На сегодня пока все. Спасибо за просмотр и до встречи.